Alright guys, welcome back. And today we're going to be finally talking about seafood stew. Now, for a long time, seafood stew has been something that's been kind of just there, not something that we as crafters were really looking at because it's so difficult and unnecessary until 3-star crafting came out. And now seafood stew is becoming kind of the to-go food for everyone who doesn't get the 3-star stats. So if you have all the blue gear, you'll be a little below the 3-star minimum, and seafood is just a good way to pass that. And I wanted to show you guys that it's not as hard anymore to get it, or to make it actually. So I've been collecting, gathering all this stuff for the past couple of days. As you've seen in my previous videos, I've been collecting the crabs, the mussels, all that stuff. And another thing I wanted to point out is that, at least in my server, Duskborn ether sands are really cheap because they're kind of considered the throwaway ether sand. So it's not a dawnborn or a seaborn or a leafborn. So everyone's like, it's trash, you know. But Duskborn is only used for cooking. So a lot of people just consider it to be kind of like throwaway. So for a long time I've been collecting them. I have like 400 of them now, and even when I go and try to get dawnborns or seaborns and stuff, I'll get some of them. So they're really easy to get. Yeah, and I used to get them for about 1,000 gil a piece. Now they're about 5,000, but even then they're super cheap compared to the other ones. As well as seafood stew selling for 100k a piece, high quality. 5,000 in the grand scheme of things isn't that much. So just want to throw that out there. Don't be intimidated by the Duskborn ether sands, because as long as you make 1 or 2 of these seafood stews high quality and sell them, you'll make up all the money you invested on it, which isn't a lot of money. Anyways, so seafood stews right there have all the ingredients, normal quality. And as you can see, I don't have the main hand or the offhand. I do have all the accessories pentamelded as closely as I could to max stats, but even then I'm only at 732 and 717. Now the minimum for this is craftsmanship of 620, so I'm way over the minimum for seafood stew, but I'm still a little under for my taste for comfortably crafting the high qualities. Like, I can still do it, but if it doesn't happen, it won't happen all the time. That's what I'm saying. So either way, there's still a good thing to use. You get 25 points in control in irregular, and then you get 40 points in CP in just regular quality. Now it does go up, I think, to 35 and 45, but I'll double check once we get there. I do have one of high quality, so I need to check it now. So it's 50 CP, 31 control. Now that does help a lot, especially if you're not super wealthy. You want to reach 3-star stats. It's a really good way to do it, especially if you have all the blue gear and can invest money into the crafted stuff. It's a really useful way to do it. But basically, I feel that seafood stew is going to be useful later on as well, until we can get to the oyster confit, which will probably be 4-star stuff, which I'm trying to figure out a way to do it cheaply, which will be covered in another video for crafting. But back to seafood stew. Yeah, let's give it a shot. So I'm going to actually use baked onion soup to get my craftsmanship and my CP up. I did get some high quality crabs and mussels, so I'm going to just use them because I can. Keep in mind that it does work even without them being high quality. So if you have them all regular quality, you can still get a high quality seafood stew. Granted, it does take a lot of RNG and luck to get it high quality, but it can be done. Alright, so we're going to just follow the 3-star, 2-star rotation, which opens up with muscle memory, into comfort zone, and then inner quiet. So this is a 2-star craft, I believe. You can actually be a little, if you have the main hand, the blue main hand, you can be a little careless, but definitely try to figure out the nuances as you use the rotation. That way you don't have to be so stressed out when you do it. Anyways, so we're going to go into Steady Hand 2, Ingenuity, and then Rapid Synthesis. Just like in the 3-star crafting, Rapid Synthesis has to hit. In this case, it only has to hit 1 time, and you have 3 chances to get a hasty touch in. The reason I say it's 1 time careful synthesis is because it went and did 400 points, but in another 400 points, I would risk the chance of completing the craft. Now, I'd rather have 4 stacks of inner quiet versus getting right to the edge. Because if I do a careful synthesis 1 time, it'll get me pretty close as well. There we go. So I'm gonna do Mastersman 2 into Steady Hand 2, and then we're gonna refresh Comfort Zone, Waste Not 2, and then Hasty Touch Spam. Now for this one, for you to have the maximum gains in quality, you want to try to aim for 9 stacks. It seems like a lot, especially since it's all RNG. 80% hasty touch still misses a lot of the time. So try to get those precise touches in as much as you can, since you do have the extra CP. So I have reached 9, hopefully this is 10, it wasn't 10. Anyways, so the cool thing with Culinarian is that Culinarian has 3 of the cross skills, so you're able to bring in more cross skills from everyone else when you're cooking. So what I'm gonna do is do some math real quick, and then one math and make sure I can do it. 76. Perfect. So I'm gonna risk it. When I say risk it, I mean I'm gonna risk the 90% chance for Bergat's Blessing to land. So, Great Strides into Innovation and into Bergat's Blessing, which should get us about 70% there. There you go, 86%. Now I'm gonna finish the craft by simply just doing careful synthesis 2 times. We got high quality seafood stew. Alright, let's do it again. Muscle memory. Comfort zone. Inner quiet. Steady hand 2. Ingenuity 2. 1 rapid synthesis. Let's just see if it goes all the way. See, I completed it. So I was right the first time when I told you guys that you only do it 1 time. Just wanted to make sure. But if you do hit less than 400 progress with it, you can't just do 2 times. It just happens to have way too much craftsmanship, and it just completes the craft. So Steady Hand 2, Ingenuity 2, Rapid Synthesis. I'm gonna do hasty touch, 3 times. Hopefully they all land. And we're gonna do 1 careful synthesis 2, Mastersman 2, into a Steady Hand 2. Now I have a little thing here, so I'm gonna do Precise Touch to get that stack, and then I'm going to do Comfort Zone into waistline too. That way I can make up for the stack I lost. Like I said, in this one, the most, you want to do the full closer, which is Great Strides, Ingenuity, Great God's Blessing, but you also need 9 stacks to do it for you to get as close as I got. Oh my god. RNG. Alright. So, if I have 68 CP plus 8, so back at 76, so I can do the full closer, which is Great Strides, Innovation, Great God's Blessing. Get me to 80%. As you guys saw, I only had 9 stacks, so 9 stacks is the way to go. Now I made 2, and then I also showed you guys that doing 2 rapid synthesis isn't the way to go because you complete the craft. Now, if you can try it yourself, if you have different stats than me, and if you do, you can do 2 times and then just have an extra step at the end. But since I don't have that, I'm gonna have to just try to finish it with 2 steps to finish the quality. If that makes sense. But that's seafood stew. It's very useful. It's gonna be useful again later on until we can figure out oyster confit. If you want more in detail rotation, make sure you check out my video about the 2-star, 1-star, and 3-star rotation. They're very similar and they're more in depth, so definitely check that out. Hopefully you guys can make some gil. Hopefully this gets you to 3-star crafting by using this video as reference, and I'll definitely see you guys later. Until next time.